What's going on, everybody? It's your two favorite podcasters on the planet here. I'm Tyler. This is Blake, and we're two guys unhinged. Uh, you might hear some thunder and lightning in the background. That is because it is storming outside. Blake calls it virtual effects, but so you might hear some thunder, you might hear some
Effects in
lightning.
the background. It's not real.
Yeah,
It's virtual reality.
It's all VR.
We're all in a simulation.
Somebody's gonna take that shit serious too. They're gonna be like, "Oh, that's real. That's a real thing. We're in a simulation." Some new stuff before we get into today's topics. We have an Instagram that's new, and we also have a Discord that's new. All that stuff's gonna be linked in the description below, or have the username so you can find it. Okay, check it out. We're all in Spotify, TikTok, iHeartRadio, Rumble, all that stuff. So if you are, check us out on one of those. If Spotify's easier, then check it out on Spotify if you're driving, something like that. That way you ain't got to hold the phone and you can just listen to it. But if you're home, watch us on YouTube. That's home for us. So, with that being said, I guess it's time to get into some of our topics.
Yes, sir.
If you didn't know, too, this is the second time we had to film this because the audio wasn't working. I should have checked at OBS first.
We had to restart. And then we try moving the camera a little bit closer, so kind of looks...
Fits a little better.
Hopefully it looks a little bit better. Yeah.
It fits us. The topics. We're writing topics now. If you should see that in the video with our guest star Stanley. While we're doing that, kind of helps us be a little more professional.
We're ready and prepared.
So, one of the topics here is, does social media negatively shape public opinion? Would you want to answer first? Do you want me to answer first?
I believe it does.
I think it does.
I believe like a lot of people, they believe what social media says, and that will create something they believe in.
So I'm gonna go a little weird with this. I think social media is bad for people's mental health because I think that social media makes a lot of things more common than it isn't, like especially like gym stuff. Makes it look like everybody's benching 405 pounds when like 0.5% of gym goers ever touch 405, like bench. Or like they see like their friends always at the Bahamas or something, and they're like, man, I wish I could do that.
I feel like too many people believe what they see online. Like, because an editor made this about somebody, you're gonna believe that.
I think it's bad.
It's like, because AI, and not all AI videos. I mean, they can make it so realistic to where, and they don't have to put an AI prompt on the bottom of it. They don't have to. That is a choice to do. But if they can make it so believable, yes, and yes, they get sued. But if they make a random account that doesn't track to them, a lot of people can easily do it.
AI too, though, they can like get a picture of you and like blackmail you, be like, make a video of him like robbing a bank. Or,
you can just type into the chat, like into the AI, and be like, hey, make this guy say some racial stuff or say something that something that makes him look that wasn't what he was talking about, but like. And then that's the videos that actually go viral. And then people start targeting that person on something that wasn't even true and something that they didn't even know about. So
it's kind of a scary thing. I think social media gives you unrealistic expectations. I think everybody looks at people our age on social media and goes, oh wow, I'm gonna be a millionaire, or I need to be a millionaire, or I'm behind, or I can become a millionaire by doing this website thing. It's not that easy. I think that, social media is a gift and a curse.
If you want to become a millionaire out of social media, I would say that's pure luck. Or, again, I'm not going to say the other reason why, but it's mostly just pure luck.
Yeah, but they're like, oh, if I do drop shipping, or if I do, whatever, those internet influence people, they're like, I'll sell you this course on how you can make all this money,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a sham. I don't know why people get so into that, you know. I wouldn't let it.
Don't let social media control your life, basically. Like if you believe everything on social media, then you don't actually know anything at all. That's kind of what it is. I mean,
Did you have somebody shape your mustache and stuff?
that was me.
Oh yeah,
I did that.
good deal.
Yeah, I'm getting somewhat better at it.
I gotta get.
How many times I had to freaking redo my crap because I messed it up. But
I gotta do mine. You gotta start lining the beard up next.
yeah, I know.
See, I
I'm
started
trying to
doing
line
mine.
the beard up, but I can't grow it as thick as you can. So
It starts off like that, and you just gotta keep lining it, keep lining it, keep lining it. It'll eventually come in. But yeah, there was that whole like wise tale, you know, like back in the day that old people would tell you like you had to shave it and it comes back thicker. That's not
bullshit.
That's not real. That's not real. I don't
I
know
mean,
if you did.
it kind of is, but it kind of ain't. Because if you had like, if you were growing, but once you reach a certain age, yeah, that's bullshit.
It's not real, guys.
I don't even know. I don't know if it's real now. To be honest with you.
So with that, so yeah, social media is negative. That's gonna be I guess the prime result of that topic.
Yeah, it creates a. I believe social media creates a lot of targets just to make money.
And then, not to mention, you got social media bullying now. They bully people online, which I don't even know if I'd get offended if someone was like, "Oh man, look at this guy. He's a loser." You just cut your phone off. Like, I mean, what what are they gonna do to you through a phone? I do think social media
All
has
you
made
need
people.
to do is if they keep on texting you, just block them, remove them. If they kept texting something else, remove them, block them.
Well, you know,
I mean, it's if you care too much about what they say, then
you know what?
I don't know.
This is controversial.
This isn't work, man, or this isn't your family talking to you. It's somebody you can easily cut off.
This is something I'm gonna say it's gonna be controversial in this. And I'm gonna say this carefully. I think social media has made people very soft because on social media you could say anything you want without getting punched in the face.
Yep.
Because like back in the day, you had to go up to somebody and you had to say like, "Hey man, I think you're stupid" or whatever you know. And then like you might have got punched in the face, but
man, you're an idiot. You're dumb as f. You're dumb as whatever.
Well, like
dumb as fuck.
So like I think that's people soft because you know a lot of the guys will say that stuff online, but they won't say anything to your face about it.
To your face. No.
So the social media bullies are the real soft ones. Those are the ones that with the soft heart and they got the soft hands and they don't want to get beat up by saying something to you, and it's just the whole thing, man. Don't let the social media stuff get you down.
It kind of reminds me of social, dating apps again.
Well, I figured you were going to go into the story.
Fucking dog shit.
I thought you were going to go into the one where the guy made a fake account with you.
Oh,
that'd be perfect to tell our audience.
You know what? Okay, yeah, I'll tell. Okay, so in high school, I don't know how this happened. Apparently, somebody hated me so bad. They decided to pull a picture of me off of my Instagram. They pulled a picture off of me. And they went onto a gay website. And they knew my phone number. They got it from somebody, I guess. Unless it was somebody I knew and they had it.
Could have been. Yeah,
It could have been. It could have been. So.
Or a hacker.
So basically, they put my phone number on there and they added some random dude's nude. And they put my face on it, but they had this random person's nude, like this random dude, but it didn't show his face. So they didn't know. Nobody knew. And then my phone number was there. I was getting phone calls for a solid 3 months. And I was like, what? You said what?
Who found it?
It was somebody in the class because it wasn't me that found it. I was just like, what the fuck? And I would just hang up and I would ignore it.
Yeah.
But it was I know who it was. I don't want to say his name.
No, we're gonna get into a different one because we got to talk about that.
I don't want to say his name. But it was let's just say
it was a teacher.
No, it wasn't a teacher. It was a gay dude.
Oh, I know you're talking about now.
Yes. So he told us. He told me.
Thanks about the teacher.
No. It wasn't the teacher that found it. If the teacher would have found it, that would have been kind of weird.
Well,
Why are you
It was a pretty
laughing?
weird teacher.
It wasn't a teacher. It was, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not even gonna say the first name.
No, don't.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, the first letter of it. Um. But yeah. I got told about it, and then I looked up the website and I found it. And I was like, holy
It
shit.
wasn't like Grinder.
No, it was like a. It was a. I remember the color of it was like yellow and black, and it wasn't. It wasn't a dating app. It was like It wasn't even an app at all. It was on like Safari or like the internet.
Oh,
Yeah. So
so
but I found it and it got removed. So thank God.
so now that we're out of the social media, but that just goes to show you that as though that like
anything could happen.
yeah,
I mean, like,
and you just got to roll with it. Like he didn't kill himself because somebody made him. Everybody
I had a
think he
few
had a
people.
small. They were like,
They
oh,
were
he's got
like,
a
man,
small.
he's gay. He's got a small. Yeah,
Mm.
because it was but whoever took that, it was But I didn't let it ruin me. I was just
No,
like, man, and I was like, that
no,
wasn't
I mean,
me. I mean, if
I
you believe it is, then you can fuck off. I mean, that's
right.
about it.
Who
So
cares? Let it roll. The other thing I wanted to get into was what does success mean to you?
hmm.
Like what in your life? Like what means you made it?
I believe success is being happy with yourself, having a job that you work and
Enjoy
that you
doing.
do, and you make time to do things and you enjoy it. Um, I'm not saying you're being a bum and you're happy about it. That's not being successful. It doesn't involve how much money you're making. It really doesn't. As long as you got a job and you got yourself together, and you have a goal and you're working towards that goal. And like, I'm not saying, oh, you can be a homeless person off the street and you're happy with that or you're successful. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like I would say being successful is having a job, getting with a girl, having kids, and making a happy life with those people.
So like nuclear family type deal.
Yeah, I believe that a good, successful life is making a family and doing something you love. It doesn't matter what it is. You can work at Dadgum. You can, let's just use this example. I'm not targeting them. You can work at McDonald's, and if that's working and you're living successfully, then heck yeah, hell yeah, dude. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because we need people to make fucking food.
Well, my
I mean,
definition of
holy shit.
success is gonna irritate some people.
Yeah, so I mean, like, you don't have to destroy. Do what you love, do what you think is right, and as long as you live good to other people and you live good to yourself, and you don't, I would say being successful is just being a good person, really.
Okay.
That
So
that's what it is. Being a good person and doing what you're supposed to do
I'm gonna
as
share.
part of the society. That is being successful.
I will say my idea of successful is very similar. So I think in order to be successful, this is gonna sound
Of
confusing,
course, it takes hard work, but
and I'm
yeah.
gonna explain how this kind of comes to be. So like I think in order to be successful in life, you need to have God in your life.
Correct. Yes,
Um,
I forgot to say that.
you need to have God, and if you were at peace with God, you have a I'm also a fan of the nuclear family where it's husband, wife, kids, um, and if you're making enough money to live comfortably,
Mhm.
you're working, you're producing in society, you're not a bum,
Yep.
you're not on the street harassing first responders, you're working hard, trying to support your family, have a wife, have kids, you're producing good fruit, and you're paying it forward, holding the door open for people, pushing your cart to the cart return and not leaving it in the middle of the road because people get paid to do that. You know, going and doing what values were once upon a time a thing that don't have now. I think success also is morals, if you have good morals. Now, some people look and they go, oh, well, there's a lot of evil people that are successful in the world, and that is true.
Yeah.
But we're only here for so long. You're here for your lifetime, and then once you die, those people have eternal. I don't think people fathom eternity. You're gonna be in hell for eternity because you decided to live an evil life. Unless you repent before you die, but it's very rare. If you don't have God in your life, you're
I
gonna
think
go
it's
to
kind of a
hell.
cheat.
Well, you're gonna go to hell, and then you're gonna
A
spend the
big
rest of
cheat.
eternity there. Versus here, and if you have God in your life, things are gonna be tough, but you can get through it through Him. Put your trust and faith in Him, and you'll get through it.
It's a cheat.
So I believe that God, family, working hard, trying to be productive, and having good morals. I think that means you made it in this world. I think that's my definition of success.
There's one thing to say about that. Um, Only one thing. You actually have to be a good person. It doesn't say in the Bible if you're gonna go to. I mean, yeah, if you repent, you go to heaven, right?
Right? Yeah. Like if you're on your deathbed, and you're an evil guy, and
You've
you
been
truly mean it.
evil and you've done so much wrong your entire life, and all you need to do is say sorry, and then you go to heaven.
If you truly mean it.
And you sure mean it, yeah. Okay.
I'm not saying live an evil life. Then like, oh yeah, well, I'm just gonna
No.
repent before I die, because the Pharaoh hardened his heart against God, and you know didn't work out well for him. But because he ignored God for so long. I'm not saying God probably uses people for certain reasons. Like he makes people to do evil things so things happen the way they happen. He doesn't make them do it. Allows free will, and then maybe in the end they realize that hey, I lived my life wrong, and they found Jesus, and I'm not saying it's impossible. Now, how many evil people actually do that? Probably not many at all. Probably like a fraction of a percent actually do that before they die. They know they're going. They're like, I lived my life wrong. Is it fair to somebody that's lived their life doing the right thing to get the same reward? May not sound like it, but I'm not the judge to determine. That's definitely a God thing. That's beyond me. But um,
Let's go to that topic.
next topic.
Next topic.
Um, this is a good one. Is happiness a skill? I think with appreciation you find happiness. People that don't appreciate anything, they're always miserable. But then like people that appreciate things and are thankful are typically happier.
Appreciate does put a big word into it, but you can appreciate and still everything can drill you into the dirt. It's not where happiness comes from. It's like a normal American. They were born here. This is what they're used to, and yeah, I get it. It's a lot worse things that your life could turn out to be. I mean, you could be born anywhere else. It could be a lot worse.
It could be, yeah.
It could be a lot worse. Appreciation does play a big role in it, but I would believe happiness really comes through yourself.
So I think happiness.
I think loneliness is the worst thing that could kill the happiness. Is loneliness.
I think, in my opinion, which I mean, everybody's going to have their own with this because there's different things that make different people happy. But I think in order to be happy, I'm going to say majority of it is appreciation. Because let's say I'll give you an example. Let's say you're a parent and you have a child and they turn 15, 16, they got a driver's license, and you're giving them a car. And let's say that child is a miserable child, doesn't appreciate anything, is always sad and mad, and you give them a 2015 Honda Civic.
But most
Right.
kids aren't like that though. They end up being, the preppy.
Right.
So
Let's say you give them a Honda Civic and they're like, man, I wanted a pickup truck, and they're so mad about it. And every time they drive the car, they're upset and mad and act in a certain way. So I think that versus the kid that's like, yeah, I got a car, I got four wheels that'll get me to town, to school, whatever, my friend's house. I think that is a big role in being happy. I think also, once again going back to God, I think if you got your life right, I think It makes it a little easier too, because you find joy in God.
I believe. Well, I think if you really, I don't know. I mean,
It's a hard one.
it's so many
That's a hard one.
ways it could hit you.
Yeah, that's a hard
It
question.
really is. I mean, it hits people differently. You can't really sit here and say there's some people that like being alone.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some people that
They hate it.
hate it, and it can create a problem with it, like within them. Um, there is what you just said now. Some people do it that way, and I mean, some people like those people. Oh, well, if they get what they want, they're still pissed off. That's not what they don't want to be gifted. They want something else. So it's
That's a difficult one, man.
it's weird. It's because everybody works differently, and
That's a
maybe
hard
some
question.
people want to be successful and they can't get there, so it creates that depression in them. Some people, they don't want to be lonely, but they are, and they can't do nothing to help that, and they get depression. And there's people that want to be celebrity. There's people that want to be streamers. There's people that want to be. I mean, that's kind of dumb. I mean, if you can't be a streamer, it's not the end of the world. But
To someone it is,
I mean, it goes into many different ways, and
It's very person
and
dependent.
yeah. So I couldn't really say too much about it, but for me, it's loneliness. I would say that because I can go to work, and when I come home, I got nothing really to come back to.
But you say that happiness is
So
a skill, though. Like, is it a skill that you have to learn, or is it something
it's
that?
not a skill. It's something that just happens.
Okay.
It's not a skill. It
Okay.
is something that will just happen.
I'm gonna
If it was a skill,
Mhm.
I could learn that skill right now,
and be happy
and
all
then
the time.
every day I can just be happy.
I think
But it's not a skill because I've tried. If it was a skill, I would have learned it by now.
I want to say it is. I think
I
that
don't think it's a skill.
I think if you can make the bright of everything, like if you let's say you could turn something negative. Let's say somebody that could do this, right? Like could make
Save
every
everything
negative.
that went down from you right now. Now you can say it now,
Right.
but if it did actually happen to you, it'd be a different story.
I mean, you're gonna be bent out of shape.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah,
I mean,
and you'll probably be out of shape for a while. Yes. Now it could possibly become a skill if you've been enduring it for so long.
like constant hardship.
But there's no way you can endure. There's no way you can gain that skill from just 1 year.
No, no, no.
That would take years and years, even if you make it that far from enduring it. So it's
yeah.
because
it's a weird one.
I could
man.
use myself as an example, but we've had past friends.
Mm-hmm.
They dealt with not even that worse situations that I've been through,
Right.
and they went down a rabbit hole. So I really don't think it's a skill. I think it's just mentality. It's about your mind, where your mind's at. I mean, but I guess that could be a skill.
Well, I mean, I guess somebody that's constantly having that issue is more conditioned to that than like let's just someone that's got something like let's say somebody that like had their kids killed and like something crazy. Like
yeah, I mean, like how can you get better from that just through skill?
Right. Yeah, that's a weird one. That's a weird question.
So,
and the last one, this is the one that I think is gonna be the most entertaining here. Conspiracy theories, are they believable or ridiculous? This kind of gets into what conspiracy theories,
I think they're good, and but don't believe in it until there's actually evidence in it.
There's a saying though that says that and I don't know how true this is, but the saying goes, all conspiracy theories are based in some sort of truth. I wonder if that's like somewhat like reliable.
Means werewolves and vampires are real.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
There's been plenty of conspiracy theories about that. What about Bigfoot?
Yeah, I've never seen a Bigfoot. I don't claim to. I'm kind of one of those guys. I believe in God, Jesus, the afterlife. I don't believe in Bigfoot, and
if you want to get into conspiracy theories, I believe if you live a good life and you live actually a good person your entire life, you will go to heaven. Now, if you live a terrible life and then you repent at the very end, if you go to heaven for that, I mean, we can all just kill each other and repent before we die. Then that's about it.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of, I mean, doesn't it kind
Yeah.
of sound ridiculous?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the way the Bible was wrote. So I mean, I'm not targeting it.
But you have to actually
I'm
truly.
just saying that it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
But you have to actually truly feel bad for it, though. Like you actually have to
Yeah.
want forgiveness.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't do it then. Like if you, let's say like if I really
For
felt
sure.
bad after killing 5 people,
So there has to be a consequence out of that because you basically just killed so many people
But I
that
would-
could have went to heaven and they didn't go to heaven because they didn't have time to go to heaven. And they didn't
But
have time to get themselves together. Like
you
that
wouldn't have
person
killed
did.
them if you'd have felt bad about it.
Well,
You got to see it's a double edged sword there. It's
yeah,
like,
I mean, I see it, but the amount of lives you took that went to hell, all for you.
I don't know if
it's
they all went to
kinda-
hell.
Okay, so you're telling me if somebody bad kills somebody that's bad, and then they didn't have time to get to that point, they're going to hell. But the person that killed him did a lot more worse than him. Gets to go to heaven.
I don't know, man. I'm not the judge.
Because he repents at the end. I mean,
I don't know, man.
oh yeah. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird if you
Yeah.
think about it. But either way, I still believe in Jesus Christ and God. But it's just, I believe there has to be a repercussion on that. There's no way. I mean, yes, you can
That's
repent at
valid.
the end,
That's
but I
valid.
don't think they will go to hell. But there has to be a work towards. If you just go straight to heaven and everything's lolly dolly after we just sent so many people to hell because they didn't have fucking time.
Saying send them all to hell.
I mean, literally. I mean, come on. I mean, that's literally how it works. That's what it is.
Bad guys don't kill other bad guys, though. They usually kill good people, so they go to heaven.
Bad guys kill bad guys all the time.
Well, you got to be judged harsher.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
You have
know.
to.
It's just a weird thought. It's just.
Well, what about?
I'm not like targeting or anything. It was just what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. Conspiracy theories. I think some of them are legitimate. Like, you got some that are like JFK, right? Like, that's a conspiracy theory that the government killed him and all that. I don't know. I don't know about all that. There's conspiracy theories with Charlie Kirk. You know, that the government killed him. You know, that's all conspiracy theories. Now, do I believe some of them? Maybe a little bit.
Shit, I don't know. Shit, dog. I really don't.
I mean, I don't know either.
I don't know. I don't know if that kid killed him or not.
I don't know.
It could have been somebody else. You can't believe it all. It's what social media has come to. So
it's a crazy thing. It's a shame.
I would say live your lives and live in a good way. And
you should strive to do. You know, as a good person, you should strive to improve. You know, other people.
Yeah. Improve yourself and try to create an environment where everybody is Now, if you run into somebody and you cannot, and they're just like that, then okay, cool. I mean, there's nothing you can't help anybody.
Everybody.
I would say at least still try to be the nicest person you can be, and try to make a good work environment. It could be any job, even if you're dealing with people. I mean, it could be any job. Dealing with people, dealing with products, dealing with construction work, dealing with anything.
Something else I wanted to get into was if you guys enjoyed having Stanley on the last podcast, let us know how you thought about it. Stanley really enjoys being on these podcasts, and we enjoy having Stanley. So if you guys enjoy him, we're gonna bring him on for more in the future. You know, not every episode, of course, because it's based around us, and then we invite these people on. He's going to be on in the future. I have a few more people that are interested in being on. So that's going to be good to get some different sides of the coin
That's
on.
right.
Because, we can all kind of be a little different. I mean, me and Blake were different, so I like having guest stars. I
So
like
just
having,
because you're a little bit different does not mean you cannot be friends. What the fuck? I mean,
yeah, yeah,
everybody's fucking different.
yeah. Everybody can be on here. Everybody can, be a part of what we have. We like to share this with everybody. We actually really enjoy this podcast thing. We actually love it. We do this after work. Days we're out. We do this whenever we can. Whenever we
Mm-hmm.
got the time. So, you know, we want to share that joy with other people and enjoy that as well. It's pretty nerve wracking at first, but it pays off. It feels a lot better once you're able to do it.
Yeah, and y'all speak your minds in the comments and give us different topics to talk about, and we'll write it down in the notes. We'll make topics to talk about.
Yeah, we're gonna start making notes for every podcast, so we have some topics to go off of. It's not scripted because when I write these notes down, Blake doesn't know what we're talking about, so it's not scripted. It's just pre-written categories to talk about, so it keeps us from venturing into categories we should not be talking about.
Yep.
It's just for everybody's, well-being and stuff. But we hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next one. This one here is actually a little shorter than our typicals, but
all right,
all the less, y'all have a good one,
care.
and we'll see y'all in the next one.